Hello, everybody. My name is Diana. I'm web accessibility specialist. I'm certified in both WCAG and RGAA standards. And today I would like to talk to you about PDF files and accessibility of such files, how we can check it, how to make accessible PDF file, and what you should take a look at. And I know that according to VCG, actually, this criteria is about how presentation, app, PDF file should be accessible. It's not really very much understandable, but from the point of RGAA, this is very much determined. And what is RGAA? This is a French web accessibility standard. And as I am Paris-based, I first studied RGAA. So I went through certification and I learned how to check PDF files, whether they are accessible, because one of the criteria of RGAA is to check PDF. And it's not important whether you are the one who created PDF or you just have a link on your site to some external PDF. So you might not be the one who created it, but you have to check its accessibility because you provide the link to such source and you have responsibility for it. So if you cannot actually change the file, it's better to write in your web accessibility statement that you the link to the PDF file that you provide, you cannot change it, so like they are not accessible. Well, depending on the check, of course, first you need to check all the PDF to which you have links, and if they're accessible, which is also possible, you don't need to write anything because it's going to be fine. But if they have problem with web accessibility, if they are not compliant, then you have to mention in web accessibility statement that users might go to see a PDF and it might not be up to the standards. So this is important. And today I will show you how to check your PDF file using a free tool and what to take a look at, how exactly it goes, the check of PDF file. I also would like to mention that I'm not specifically a web accessibility specialist for PDF. I'm not working so much with PDF files. Mostly it's websites, apps, but today I will show you how I do it when I need to check accessibility of PDF file. So I will share with you a web page that I prepared. So first we are going to, this is the official website of the French RGAA criteria. And I will just show you what precisely we have for it, because we have in the criteria written step by step how you check accessibility of PDF file and even which tool you need to use in order to check it. So it's very practical and it's good from such perspective. So here we see the section number 13. And if we take a look at 13.3, here we see that every document that that people can download from your website or from your app should have accessible version if they are not accessible. So like, for example, if you provide PDF which is not accessible and you have no way to make it accessible, you need to provide HTML version, for example, of the text with images of what is inside PDF. So like you should have another version, accessible version. But sometimes it's not possible because many sites, they have the links to external PDF and they just cannot contact or make organizers, like the people who created this PDF, to change it and to make it accessible. But here you can take a look that so there's step by step. I will not translate you everything from French, but it's just the first glimpse to understand, okay, we have PDF, how we can check it. Here you can see that they say about the tool PAC. This is a PDF accessibility checker. Here it is. It's a free tool. This is not an advertising. This is just something that I use as it's recommended in the official RGAA criteria. So I have it on my computer. It's a free version. So you just download PEC, you just write in the Google search or whatever tool that you use to search information, PEC PDF accessibility checker, and you just download it on your computer, and you have it there. So it literally will work. You just download it and you have it as a software on your computer, such program. What I would like to suggest to take a look at. So the second site that I would like to show you, so this is Amelie, and I will just go to the main, main page. So I decided to check PDF, but like I was thinking for a long time which PDF we should take a look at. And I think that I chose a website, Amelie. This is a French website with information about health insurance, to which doctors you went, how much money you paid, and how much money the state returned to you. So it's everything about your health. So it's official website from the state, and it has to provide accessible documents. That's my logic. So if this example is not accessible, so we cannot expect any website to provide accessible PDF. So I took a look at this website and I found this PDF. Sorry. Yes, it's not important what it is about. The point is that it's from this website, from Amelie, and it was created in April 2025, just less than 6 months ago. So it's quite fresh one. It's not an old PDF. And it's something about a new law about medical transport and how you are paying the bill when you use the transport for the medical transportation. Again, this is not important what's inside it. It's important that it's accessible because they're talking about some new information, new law that applies for the medical bills and the payments. So it's clear that it has to be accessible. All French people or foreign people living on the French territory, temporary or moving here permanently, have to use Emily site. It's very important, and every person in France use it. So all the information, all the documents have to be accessible, right? So that's why I downloaded this, and I already checked, like for example, you can see that it has a light green color here, which is not accessible. I checked already color contrast because when you just glance at the PDF file, and this is the very first thing that you need to do. It's not about using extensions, using softwares. It's about being a human being, being a user, and just looking with your eyes at whatever you want to check for accessibility, because you are also a person, you are a target, and you are the user who need to understand and see everything clearly. So if you have mistakes, of course people with different disabilities, they will have even more issues accessing this tool, this product, or this website. So here I see already that even for me, I don't have any problem reading, but um, I need to put extra attention and extra effort to read this light green on white background. I already checked that it's precisely 2.87. This is the color contrast of this text, and there are a lot of text like this. So this is already not good. And this is like literally the basics. Even if you are not thinking about PDF accessibility, you don't know what it is, but the color contrast. Like if it's hard to read, then it's not accessible. There is a limit, 4.5, and hopefully it will be 7 with the newest guidelines. But here we just take a look that it's not even minimal to the requirements. Okay, but so here are some links. There are a lot of images and so on, and the green text. So that's what I see here. And right now, so on my computer, I hope it will be seen. Please let me know if it's not seen. I will check with you how it is. Whether the PC, the software with PDF accessibility checker is going to be seen. That's what we will check. So I opened it. I will just right now stop sharing, I think, website, and I will try to open PC. Yes, so like this, you will be able to see it, hopefully. Okay, so now you can see this program, and I will just open this document that we've just took a look at. And we already see, so we just download this document in this program, and it shows us whether this PDF file compliant or not. And it already see, we already see that it says this PDF file is not PDF UA compliant. So this is a problem, and I think it's not about like what kind of document, how important is this document. Any document from such important official website, official French website, has to be accessible. And it's also about health. This is unacceptable. And we can see that, so we have no problems with PDF syntax or the fonts, but there are a lot of problems with the content. We see 11.6 thousand, sorry, failed. These are the number of issues. And for the structure elements, sorry, no, it's natural elements. It's a little bit hard to see which lines they're talking about. Yes, it's a natural element, natural language. So there are another 11.5 thousand failed issues. So this is a really big amount of number. And there's a problem with the structure elements, with the alternative descriptions, metadata, document settings. So this is one thing, just to see how many mistakes. But for now, we just see that, okay, there's a problem with this document. But what kind of a problem? Let's take a look in detail. So they say precisely, this is great that for each criteria, we can take a look at like, oh, where are the problems about the quality. So the presence of headings, we see that there's a warrant one. It's a little bit moved to the left. Even for me, it's a little bit hard to read. But the most important button that I always use to check, okay, what are the problems? It's here. There is a button, results in detail. And it's really, really good because here you can see not just, okay, we have a problem, but where precisely in the document there is this problem. Of course, when we are talking about the title of PDF, if it's missing, we will not see precisely where in the document it is because it applies to all the PDF document. But if it's about image or about color contrast, we will see precise location in the file. And this is really great. So here we have 4 principles of web accessibility: perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. So it's really great that they separate the mistakes according to the 4 principles. And we can take a look at, for example, here, we can open and see, okay, missing alternative description here. And I don't see precisely where it is, but they say, for example, the page number 7 in the left corner, that's where we have a missing alternative description. Or like, for example, if we take a look at, well, page title we will not see. I think they will not show us the precisely where because it applies to all the document. But if we take a look at, let's take a look what I can show you precisely in the document. Yeah, I think it's here. For example, let's take a look at, yeah, so missing tags. So this literally means that this image is not accessible for the people who use a screen reader, reading, opening, like listening to this PDF document. And here you can see that we see precisely the page, precise location of this image, and what is the problem with the image. So this is really helpful. So we can go precisely to this page and we see where the problem is. So in all this page, in all pages of this document, literally, I guess all images of this document, they are having a problem with the tags and with the path of objects. So we literally don't know where it comes from and what is the description, and uh, literally we don't understand what it is. And this is the problem, I guess. This is, yeah, so this is the text that is not tagged. So there are different objects. It's not just about images, but as we saw, uh, there are 12,000 objects with this problem. But it's not just this problem. Like, for example, there is a color contrast problem. That's precisely what I was mentioning before, that we checked that the color contrast for this green text on the white background was chosen with 2.87 color contrast. This is a very low level, especially for the official document on such important website. This is unacceptable, yes, and there are a lot. So we can see just with these green color problems, we have almost 8,000 color contrast problems, the contrast of the text. And I think it's all of it, if not, well, maybe 90%, maybe there is some light blue color, but yeah, everything I click, it's about green color. And we can see precisely again on which page, and it doesn't matter how small the element is. It might be comma or some other symbol. If it's done using the color which has such a small color contrast with white, which is chosen as a background color, this is the problem. This is a big problem. So here we can see literally step by step all mistakes, their location. Like this, there is a problem with nesting of a link annotation. On which page, and this is the same one for which we have a problem, the very first one that we checked, with missing alternative description. So some objects, they have multiple accessibility issues connected to them. So when you go through them, you can see the location, what is the problem, and where exactly you can search for them in order to solve them. So this is really great, and this is a free tool. So here we can also check. I don't know. Oh, for me, so it has. I'm sorry, it got closed. I need to share with you again the web page, because I clicked at the button to see. So for each issue, there is a button with a question. So if you want to understand how to solve it, what does it mean? So for each issue, they provide a link where you can see the success criteria, like for parsing, for example, here. So what it means, how you can check it, how you can solve it, and what it means, such issue from accessibility perspective. So you don't need to just copy the name of the issue, go to the Google search and try to find out what does it mean. So you can just click the button and it provides you to see W3C recommendations for all the issues. So That's what I use, and that's how I check accessibility of PDF. For now, to be honest, I didn't see really 100% accessible PDF file, but I'm still searching for, and I hope to find such a PDF file. But the more we talk about these issues, and the more we provide tools and information and really step-by-step practices how to make accessible PDF and how to check already existing PDF. This I hope will solve problems and at least help us move into the direction of accessible PDF. That's really important. And please let us know if you are working on accessibility of PDF files. I would be really happy to take a look at the tools that you are using. Maybe PSC, what I use and what is recommended by official criteria RGAA, maybe this is not the best one and you know better one. So please share with us your opinion, and I hope that this will be helpful all of us, for all web accessibility specialists and for everybody who is interested about web accessibility. So it was Diana. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope it will help you to check your PDF files. Thank you. Bye.